In a small Italian town hundreds of years ago, there lived a successful businessman who owned a small shop that sold various items. However, he was facing financial difficulties and had to borrow a large sum of money from a loan shark to keep his business afloat. The loan shark was a vile and repulsive-looking man who had a twisted fascination for the businessman's daughter. Despite being aware of the loan shark's intentions, the businessman had no other choice but to take the money to save his business. As time went by, the businessman was unable to repay the loan shark, and he began to demand more than just his money back. He offered to clear the debt if the businessman would allow him to marry his daughter. The businessman was shocked and disgusted at the proposal, and he refused to accept it. However, the loan shark was persistent and suggested a game that could decide the outcome. He proposed that he would put 2 pebbles, one black and one white, into a bag. The daughter would have to pick a pebble from the bag, and if it was black, her father's debt would be wiped clean, but she would have to marry the loan shark. If it was white, the debt would still be cleared and she would not have to marry him. The daughter was appalled at the proposal and was hesitant to play along. However, her father's life and business were at stake, and she didn't want to see them both suffer because of her. She agreed to play the game. On the day of the game, the loan shark arrived at the businessman's garden, where he had set up a pebble-strewn path. He picked up 2 black pebbles and placed them into a bag. The daughter watched as he put them in and noticed that both of them were black. She was terrified and thought that the loan shark was cheating. The loan shark then asked the daughter to pick a pebble from the bag. The daughter had 3 choices. She could refuse to pick a pebble, take both pebbles out of the bag and expose the loan shark for cheating, or pick a pebble from the bag knowing that it was black and sacrifice herself for her father's freedom. The daughter took a deep breath and drew out a pebble from the bag. However, before looking at it, she accidentally dropped it into the midst of the other pebbles. She then turned to the loan shark and said, "Oh, how clumsy of me. Never mind. If you look into the bag for the one that is left, you will be able to tell which pebble I picked." The loan shark was hesitant, but he had no choice but to play along. He looked into the bag and saw that the remaining pebble was black. He was trapped, and he had to play along as if the pebble that the daughter had dropped was white. Thus, the debt was cleared, and the daughter didn't have to marry the loan shark. The daughter's quick thinking and clever maneuvering saved her father's business and her own future. From that day on, the loan shark never returned to that small Italian town again. The daughter's actions taught everyone a valuable lesson. It is important to think creatively and to find a way out of difficult situations. Sometimes the solutions may not be straightforward, but with a bit of cleverness and ingenuity, they can be found. The daughter's courage and quick thinking helped her overcome a terrible situation, and her story became an inspiration to many in the town.